What's going on, guys? Bet you thought you'd never see any more of me, but here I am. So let's jump right into it, right? Yo, what are you watching? Oh, only the best podcast on earth. Really? What is it? Let me show you. It's More at 6 with Ari. Yeah, it's More at 6. It's More at 6. It's More at 6 with Ari. Take it back now. It's More at 6. Hey, hold up, let her spit. So what's it about? It's just a really good podcast. Okay, I don't really get the whole point of this. Just watch the show. I feel like we should address the plastic in the room. So guys, I have changed the setup just a bit today. As you can see, I am not in a desk area, right? I am actually in my basement, right? If I had a soundboard, it would be saying, woo! And I just realized that my one component, my piano, is actually upstairs in that desk area, which is a lot of fun. So instead of the piano, that I barely even know how to play to begin with, yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. You know what I do have, though? A Scotto and a bong, which you will not be seeing me take rips out of because I don't think that's legal. I don't think you can do that on YouTube, but, like, should I do that on YouTube? You know what I mean? Oh, my God. Yeah, so, hey, hi, and hello. It's been a while. It's been a little bit of a while, as I should say. It's probably been, it's been a couple of months, right? When's the last time I uploaded? Like, September? You know? I just woke up from a nap, so I'm kind of like, como se dice, coming back to earth still. I do have stuff written down, though, that I do want to talk about very, very briefly. I mean, not very briefly. This was what I wanted to talk about on the episode, but I never really finished. I was like, whatever, I'll write a few things down, and then I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just freestyle, maybe I'll just go off, riff, just freaking go crazy, because I have been thinking to myself, you guys think, my 1 billion viewers out there, you guys think that I just, don't want to upload, you know what I mean? Like, you guys think that, as soon as I upload a podcast, it's just out of my brain, out of my mind, out of sight. But no. I actually think about this shit quite frequently throughout my livelihood, my day. And I'm like, oh, you know what would be good? Let's do that for the podcast. And then you want to know what I don't do? Fucking write it down. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I forgot about that. And then as soon as I get home from work, I'm like, oh, well, you know what? I actually don't want to record a podcast. It would sound way better taking a nap. And then I take a nap. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I'm an adult now, you know what I mean? And it's not just the simple things in life anymore, right? It gets so much more complicated, doing your taxes, going to work, doing chores after you get out of work. I mean, it's like you can't even keep up. It's like, where is the free time anymore, Just goes right out the window. It's just so stupid. But it's an excuse, because, if I truly cared, well, if you cared, you'd freaking make a podcast. You know what? Screw you, dude. Screw you. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard to get into the groove of, making content when you don't make content, And, motivating myself to get on here, record a little potty pod, put it, edit it, put it out. For some reason, to me, sounds like hell. I'm like, what? And then I gotta edit this shit? Oh, and then I gotta add stuff to? Oh my God, When does it end? And the answer is never. It never ends. So that's really cool, really fun. Guys, what's been freaking going on? Guys, what has been going on actually in the media recently? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Oh, oh my God, I actually want to say this. So, because I am a single person, right? I'm a single woman. What can you say? It's not great, you know. The single life isn't all it's cracked up to be, unfortunately. Everyone's like, yeah, like, be single. Like, it's less stress than a relationship. And then you're single and you're, like, using dating apps and, like, seeing the dating pool and you're like, oh, you know, this is it. You know, where are all the good ones? Oh, yeah, they're taken. No, I'm fucking kidding, but using dating apps is not easy. It's not an easy task because it's hard to talk to people that, one, you don't know, and if they're dry, forget about it because you're not going to keep up with the conversation. You're not going to want to talk to them or just keep it going, even. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck wants to continue a conversation when it feels like you're talking to a wall, when it feels like you're just talking to yourself? Like, I don't want to do that. And why is it so... Do you see that? There's a piece of fucking skin. Like, I just, like, shed like a fucking snake right there. I'm so sorry, guys. But when I go on to dating apps, like, who has the fucking time, right? Like, why do you not know how to have a fucking conversation? Like, why even get on this app? You think you're gonna get far because of your looks? No, baby. I need intellect, okay? I don't give a fuck about how you look. I give a fuck about how you think, you know? Like, say something I can work on. But no, it's like, hey, what are you doing? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm doing? I'm sitting right here, smoking a fucking bowl, drinking some Moscato, watching some Bob's Burgers or some shit. That's what the fuck I'm doing. That's, every time you ask me, I'm going to say that. And you're going to get annoyed. You're going to be like, is this bitch always watching Bob's Burgers and smoking a bong? Yes. Yes, I am. Ask me something different. Like, what's my favorite color? Or, like, what do I like to do for fun? Like, I mean, you're looking at it, babe, but, like, you know, let's be realistic. Like, why am I in middle school right now? Like, why is the only thing you can come up to ask me is, what are you doing? Oh, boring, you know? Bombastic side eye type. And it's like, just so bland, just so stupid, right? So I've had a lot of crazy, like, encounters on those apps. Because, I'm a veteran. I've been on there for a little while. And I'll screenshot them, you know. I actually do have a whole, like, screenshot, like, roster of fucking just, you know, home run pickup lines and things like that, you know, that really make you question, like, why do you get on these apps? But anyways, this guy matched me on Tinder, right? And I don't know about any of you guys, but I have a feeling that Tinder sometimes matches people for me. They, like, throw in a match for me, and they're like, go have fun with this one. Like, we know you didn't swipe on this one, but, like, we're going to match you guys and see where it goes, right? Because I do not remember swiping this guy, and if I did, I made a fucking mistake, because, hello? But this dude matches with me, and he texts me, right? And he's like, your teeth are so white. What's your secret? Crest? And I was like, okay, let me go onto my profile right now and see if I have any smiling pictures. Because one thing about me is more recently, I've become more confident in my smile. I've always thought of myself, let me smile for you, okay? Right? I don't like the way that my smile looks because, number one, I feel like I just have, like, the weirdest, grossest, like, yucky teeth. Like, why my teeth look like that, you know? And then, two, I don't really like my lips. They're really thin as it is, but then when I smile, they, like, really stretch out. It's just, you know, it's not a good time. It's not how I like to look. But I've got more confident in it, whatever. When I was little, I used to smile like this. You know, and I'm pretty sure everyone did, but me, I was going hard. And so I was like, that's surprising, Tinder. Wow, I didn't know I had a smiling picture. I go through my pictures. Tell me why I don't have one fucking smiling photo. Not one. You can't see my teeth in any of my fucking photos. did you even bother to look at my profile? Like the bottom fucking barrel of, like, that is the first thing you do before sending a pickup line, right? Like, let me check the bio and make sure, or let me check the fucking, whatchamacallit, her pictures to see if she has, like, if this even works. But no, just sent it. Just sent it, you know, raw dogged that fucking pickup line, and it just went horribly for him, because as soon as I saw that, I just unmatched him. Like, baby, what the fuck? You know, like, a little bit more effort would go a long way. I was just kind of like, I don't even know. I don't even know. That's all I got to say, you know? And he's all like, why the fuck would you even try that, you know? I don't have to explain that a million times, but really, I don't know why that just threw me for a loop. And it's not even that, like, my dentist, like, not to brag, guys, but my dentist did say that I have pretty white teeth. She's like, not like movie star white, but, like, they're, like, really white. I'm like, all right. Hurt my feelings a little bit more, bitch, you know? That compliment came with a lot of salt. It's just fucking weird. But anyways, I need to tell you guys my secret. It's not Crest. Whoa. Take it easy. It's not Crest. It is actually children's toothpaste. I use the Sparkle Fun, right? The blue one. It's got the sparkles in it, and it tastes fucking phenomenal. I cannot stand mint. I would literally rather die than brush my teeth with mint. And I know that's kind of controversial. People are like, don't you, like, not feel clean? Nope. I feel great. I feel great. I feel like I just brushed my teeth with a fucking candy bar. Well, no. But, like, I just can't stand, I don't know, for some reason I just don't like mint. Like, I just don't like minty toothpaste. I haven't used it in a minute. I am kind of childlike in that way, but I don't give a fuck. Like, if it makes me a child to use fucking children's toothpaste, you know, sue me. Fucking, then so be it. Because I take that. It's amazing. Why is this only for the kids? You know? It's only like $1, $2 at most if you get the jumbo size, you know? Like, do not mind if I do, you know what I mean? Like, why would I waste my time with something that I don't even like? Like, if they had Polar Ice, like, wintergreen toothpaste, which I'm pretty sure they don't even fucking have. Like, if they do, I don't know where it is, you know? They always got the mint in the spearmint. Like, fuck off with that. I'm not trying to, I am not trying to. Yeah, I don't know. I've also watched quite a few videos on Twitter, which I can't even say Twitter anymore. It's X, right? Rank Ace? Wait, hold on. I'll take a rip of the bong, but you're not gonna see it because I'm gonna fast forward. Who would have thought? Who would have thought I was the coolest fucking person ever? So, okay. I need to bring this up. Now, I'm gonna bring out the old pad of mine because I have it on there. I actually... No, I have 2 videos. But the first one I found while at work. If you don't know, I'm a housekeeper, but, like, you do know that by now, so, like, fuck off with that, you know? And sometimes on my breaks, you know, I'll go outside, I'll smoke a bogue, whatever. Is it good for me? No. But it's illegal to just, like, smoke a spliff. Like, I mean, it's not illegal, but, like, I'm not going to smoke a spliff at work. Okay, sorry. But, like, I'm not going to do it. Actually, but no, that's a vice of mine. I need to really, como se dice, get over. But how the fuck do you get over an addiction, you know? How's that happen? How's that happen, guys? But yeah, I was watching this at work, and I was like, there's no fucking way. You know when you watch a video and you're like, damn, I just want to talk about this shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is on my feed right now? So, There was this gal. This isn't like, okay, I don't care about this, you know what I mean? There was this gal in some fucking, I literally, I don't even know. No, British. She's in British. No, they're in like Britain or some shit. I don't know. Oh my god. I hate that I like things on here, you know? Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Here we go. This is from Out of Context, Human Race, whatever. If I can figure out how the fuck to put it in here, I will. Okay? Because you need to watch this shit. It's so fucking funny. And then we'll talk about it. So you guys just watch that, you know?
I've just been for my morning run, so I just ran 5k today. So I've been eating healthy, staying hydrated, but it's a bit hard when it's cold these mornings, but just one second. I'm just filming. So you're just in the shot, that's all.
Right, this is a bench that I sit on every day. So,
Yeah,
you know, there's plenty of room in this park.
There is, look.
All you've got to do is just ask us to move the camera around then.
Can't move it because it's on the car.
Come on, I'm just waiting for the phone call. Oh, it's not alright.
But like, you're on my live stream, I want to see you.
Well, move. You move then.
I can't move because I'm on a live stream.
The legs are sitting anyway, so I'm a little tired.
Come on, I'm asking you nicely.
I know, yeah. And I'm actually applying nice
You're
as
going to
well.
be online now, I want to see you. What you doing?
I don't care, so. What, you mean my face is ruining your
They
shot?
wanted to see me in the shot, not me.
Yeah.
They're not wanting to see me.
Well, move then.
Well, that's actually true.
Oh, I don't want to move.
There was a bench literally up there.
Why didn't you go and film from that bench then?
I'm already filming here, I was here before you were.
Upset. Look, if you don't like the answer, don't ask the question.
Well, I was asking to be nice, but now I'm kind of telling you. You're in the shot now.
You're telling me?
And it's ruining it. I'm not going to want to see an old man sat.
Oh, I'm an old man now. Are you bringing ages into our, love?
I'm just saying.
Went to school?
That, you went to school?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just having one of the age.
Well, I'm just saying that you're in my shot and I'm trying to do a nice fit to you. That's my following.
Yeah.
And it's a live stream. This is live.
Right.
And you're ruining it.
Right.
I do find you there. I'm fine.
Well, carry on then.
Well, I can't carry on while you're in the shot.
Why not?
Because you're in the shot. Like, you can see you.
Yeah.
You're literally in the
Hello.
shot. Yeah.
Hello, guys.
No one wants to see that.
Why not? How do you know? What
My
people
followers,
want
I
to see?
know what my followers want to
Your
see.
followers?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
you're
this is
Jesus
for
now,
my
are you?
followers. Yeah, the followers that follow my fitness program.
All right,
I'm
okay.
not going to want to see you back there.
And what sort of fitness program is it?
Look, you're following my fitness journey.
Oh, you on a journey?
Yeah, to get fit.
Right, well, that's there, man.
It's not fair, is it?
Oh.
Like,
You're from that snowflake brigade? Not fair.
Right. Sorry about this, guys.
But basically, she's going on and on and on about, you know, why can't you move? And he's all like, I don't want to, bitch. I'm on this bench. He didn't say that. He was actually very nice. The altercation was honestly it could have gone, like, if it was in, you know, America or some shit, it would have gone a lot differently. I feel like they would have been a lot meaner to each other. But here, in this video, it's more passive-aggressive, like, you know, you're in the shot. And he's like, you know, I don't care. And that's the thing, right? These TikTok influencers or Insta-fluencers, you know? These bitches, they are constantly in public. I mean, I don't have to tell you, if you watch literally anyone, Curtis Connor, who's been making videos of this shit? Like, Funky Frog, like, all YouTube commentators have been making videos more recently now, because it's just become such a big thing to film. People film themselves in public, you know, these bitches with like 100 to 500K followers on Instagram, on fucking TikTok are like, I'm famous and I'm going to take a video of myself in public because I'm the most important person right now and my followers need to see this shit, right? And I think the beauty of this video is that she asks him, like, she's like, you're gonna be in the shot, you're gonna be in the shot. Which is interesting because usually when especially a fitness influencer, right, is taking videos of themselves, mainly in public, they don't ask whoever the fuck is in the back if they want to be in the video. I see some videos where they have, but most of them they don't. So when she asked him, I just figured that she was going to be like, oh, okay, he's cool with being in the video because he is. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just sitting there minding his business, waiting for that goddamn call, you know? But no, she continues to get pissed. And she's like, you know, you're in my shot. You're in my shot. Get out of my shot. And it's like, bitch, if it doesn't matter to him, either pick up the goddamn tripod and go to another bench because she acts like she can't fucking move the tripod. Like it's cemented into the ground or some shit. Like, girl, give it a rest. Who gives a fuck? If he wants to sit at this bench, he can do so. It's a fucking public bench. Move over. The tripod's probably not even that fucking hard to move. God damn. And just the way, like, I love when these people have to like explain themselves because you're making yourself sound so fucking important and you're not. For what? 100,000 people who aren't even, they don't give a fuck. Having 100,000 followers on Instagram means nothing. Having 100,000 followers on TikTok means nothing. You are still no one. Sorry. But, like, you're not anyone just because you have a following on social media. Like, wake the fuck up, you know? I don't know why people think that they're so important because of apps on our phone, you know? Because just because you are somewhat a micro celeb on the internet does not mean jack in the real world. I don't have to explain that, but I'm going to, you know? Like, why do these people get such hotheads and they think that they're, you know, so important? Like, girl, come on. You're living in fucking London. Like, it is not that deep. It is not that serious. You make fitness videos for your friends and for your followers, and that's cool. You know, continue to do that. Don't continue to berate random people who want to use a community bench, because if they want to do that, that's a prerogative. And that guy was very chill, like I said. He was very funny. I laughed quite a bit. He needs his own comedy show because he just knew rapid fire what the fuck to say. And that's beautiful. That's art. Like, a lot of people, when they get into arguments, especially with people in public, you know, they just kind of shut down, or like the anger just kind of gets to them and like they, you know, don't really know what to say, but he just knew what to say. And you need that. You need that, especially in front of the camera. Like, he was just on, you know? And that's beautiful. That is, you know, one of my favorite parts of watching videos like this, because you don't see that very often, and it just felt good. It was refreshing. I find it to be absolutely, I just find it weird, you know? Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives that much of a fuck about themselves, but also about their presence online? Like, not for nothing, but I don't think I would consider myself famous, you know? Unless I was, like, on, like a Times Square, like, board, you know, like the electric boards. Like, then I'd be like, okay, people know who I am because I'm on that thing, you know? Until you are not famous until you get onto the Times Square, New York electric billboards. That is the only way you will truly, for sure, know you are famous. If that doesn't happen, then out of here with that bullshit. Because with that logic, there's a whole bunch of famous people out there right now, like just everywhere, just living their lives, you know? I mean, there are, but like, yup. I also want to let you guys know something very important. I got my hair done. Okay, let me tell you this, right? Such a girly thing. I got my hair done because I was looking at my hair, and usually, like, I've gone through a lot of phases with my hair. God, the first time that I dyed it was in 8th grade, and from there it was just like off to the races, you know? Every other year I was dyeing it something. Usually bleaching it. That was like the first go-to. I've dyed it red. That was 2021 was crazy, you know, what a wild year. And I attempted black. Didn't really work out for me. But all in all, had those experiences, had a lot of fun, had a lot of goose and gaffs there. And then I decided to grow it out. I was like, I need to dye this back to my color, this brown, this dirty blonde, brunette, whatever you want to call this, and start anew. And that's what I did. 2020. No, I think I started my hair growth. Yeah, I started my growth journey again in the fall of 2021, and this is as far as we've come. It is now fall 2023, and I just cut it, but it was you know, decently long. She cut like a 1/4 inch off, whatever, because that shit was dead. I usually don't look at my hair and I'm like, wow, look at these split ends, that's insane. But I did, and I was like, fuck, like this, it's not looking good. Like, you know when your split ends are so crazy that like all your tiny little hairs, like just like your flyaways are just go crazy. You look like a freaking mad scientist. So had to do something about that. And I saw my girlie, who I love so much. There's a salon right up the street from me. And I love that, you know, going to a salon is such a feminine experience. And you don't even have to be a woman to enjoy it, you know. It is just that homey, feminine, like, wow. We're just gonna chat it up. You're gonna wash my hair. You're gonna dry that shit. You're gonna cut that shit, and then I'm gonna look amazing when I leave here. And that is insane. Like, I love it, right? And I love my hairdresser because I used to work at a gas station. I'm pretty sure I already told you guys that. And I met her through there. And her daughter was in my sister's grade, so I knew a little bit about her. So it was just like, it was dope. I love that. I love that woman. And she always I almost said fucks it up. And I always say that, and I'm like, I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, she does a great job. She fucks it up. She fucks me up a haircut, you know? I look good. It's a little short, but, I mean, it's gonna grow. Like, that's the whole point, you know? You gotta snip it for it to grow longer, healthier, whatever. And basically, all of the dyed hair that I had from 2021 is gone. Like, I'm pretty sure she snipped the last of it today. And I said that to her because she was making fun of me for it. Because she would come in and be like, God damn, why is your hair a different color? Like, girl, come on now. And I'm like, I'm going through it. I'm mentally unstable. Can you not tell? She could tell. But yeah, I got out of that phase because this hair color looks very good on me, and it's almost as if that was the whole reason why my genetics made my hair color this color, because it complements and suits my skin tone, my eye color, everything very well. Like, that's almost the whole point, but I wanted to dye it and like try different things to see if that, you know, would work better. And all in all, you always go back to your roots, quite literally. And so I did. And I'm happy with it. And she's like, you're just like one of my other clients. Like, you're growing up. You finally care about your hair. And I'm like, literally. Like, there is something to be said about finding the right hair product for you. And just like, even like a brand. Because like for me, I used to use Herbal Essence. I used to use just these shitty fucking hair brands. And when I cut my hair, like in 2021 beginning, so January of 2021, I snipped my shit and I looked like Dora. I'm not fucking kidding. If I can find the photo, I will insert it somewhere in here. It looked so fucking bad. You can't tell me. It was a rough fucking period in my life. We don't need to talk about it, but the lady at the shop that I went to, not my salon that I go to now, but beforehand, before I started seeing my lovely hairdresser, I went to this just like, you know, local salon around me, and they did not do a good job. They did not do a good job, and I looked horrid for a little while, and it was too short. Like, I usually cut my hair short, you know, whatever, and it looks good, I guess. But that time around, let me tell you, it did not look good. And I was very insecure for a little while, and I could not seem to find the right hair product for my hair because, I don't know, when your hair gets really short, you kind of have to switch up the way that you wash it. Like, sometimes you just need shampoo, skip the condition. And other times, you know, maybe you need a little bit of condition. I don't know. But my hair was just regulating very horribly to being cut that short after being a little bit longer, like double that size. And, or double that length, I should say. And I just had a rough time adjusting to that. And I felt really ugly, whatever, yada, yada. But now, flash forward, I use Aussie, and I fucking love that stuff. Aussie is the best. Like, it's cheap, it smells good, it makes my hair smell amazing, and all of their products I love. And I use the Way to Grow, Not Your Mother's, spray and leave-in conditioner. That shit is a miracle worker, and I have to say, I think that's why my hair grew so long. And even my hairdresser was like, that stuff's amazing. Like, the pH is so low, it's so good for your hair. And I'm like, see, I've been doing things right, you know? I've been really treating my hair. And even at the salon, I got one of the, in salon, leave-in, serums. It's more of a serum. But that shit smells so good. I was like, please, I need a bottle of this. She was like, this is what it is, whatever. And she didn't have to work no salesman magic on me. You put that shit in my hair, you let me smell it, okay. I'm gonna buy it, you know? That's what I love about the salon. They put all the good stuff in your hair, and you're like, you can choose if you want it. It's like the whole point, you know? Fuck. And so, it was just very good. And I get my hair cut every year. Like, I'm not going twice a year to get my hair cut. Like, I like to let it grow and just do its thing, and then when it gets split to the split end part, I'm like, all right, now it's time to cut it. You know, like, what more do I need to do to my hair? And, like, it's kind of expensive. It can get expensive. But my lady, she's great. I was like, how much is this? $38? She's like, however much you want to pay. I'm like, all right, girl, $0.00. She was like, get a mop, bitch. Start sweeping this shit up. I love her. I love her. That's the beauty. Like, you know, it's a universal thing. You find the right hairdresser, you find the right barber, you find the right nail tech, you find the right someone. When you have continuous services, you know, every so often, like, that just makes your whatever. That really makes your life when you have that person that just knows. Like in Parks and Rec when Ron's fucking barber dies. It's the saddest day of his life. And it's true. I think he said he's been cutting my hair since I was 10. Oh, that show's so fucking good. Amy Poehler, why will you not put it on streaming services? This bitch said, only for purchase on Amazon. Buy it or suffer, bitch. I just gotta suck it up and buy it because I love that show so much. Been listening to a lot of good music recently. I'll tell you that much. Guys, why'd you take my fucking lighter? I literally have a whole thing of lighters right next to me, but I need to find the one I was using before, because God forbid I don't find that one, you know? I'm literally like a dog. Like, you know when dogs have this one toy that they play with, they have a billion other toys, but God forbid they don't get to play this one toy that they've chewed to pieces. That's me with my lighters. I need to find the one lighter I was using before, or so help me God. I'm gonna keep the bong. Oh, I don't think I can. I mean, why do I give a fuck? Why do I give a fuck if you guys see me rip a bong? Like, I'm the legal age. I don't get paid for this shit. I don't even have 5 subscribers on here yet, I don't think. Who gives a fuck, you know? Yeah. And you know what's wild, too? I really didn't realize. I really did not realize this. Hello, I just didn't conceptualize just the fact that so many people are starting podcasts now. Like, I mean, I'm not sure if this is gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen with this because, as you can see, I'm not consistent at all, and I really should be, right? If I want something to work out, you should be consistent with it. But I don't think that this long form content in the long run would work out. I don't think anyone. I mean, I don't know. The last podcast I posted has nearly 300 views, and that's kind of crazy. I don't know if people are watching all the way through. If they are, that's crazy. Just the fact that my videos, since their podcasts are long, and if people actually stay tuned for that, that's insane. Like, thank you. If you do, really, and you don't know me, that's dope. But I don't know if this would really pan out. I just like doing this shit, I do. I like long-form content. I like just sitting and talking, but it would be cool to, dive into YouTube if I could ever figure out how the fuck to edit a video. Like, I wish... I got sniffles up here. I got sniffles in there. I wish I took advantage of, like, a media class or something at my school, in high school or something. I wish I cared more about computer stuff. That's so field for me. And it's not even that, I'm sure I could learn it if I, applied myself, but, of course, who the fuck wants to do that, And so I just wait till the last minute, and I'm like, oh, this is actually much easier than I thought it was, but because I'm a dumbass and wait till the last minute, I didn't realize that. Realize, and I just don't. I don't know what it is about me. Like, why am I so late to things? Like, why does it take me so long to do things? I don't know. I don't fucking know. You guys are asking me shit like I know. I don't. And I don't know. I watch, I think it's really also just because I watch so many fucking YouTubers. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure I've already said that as well because it's true. Like, I really don't. I'm not but that is a form of content that is accessible to me. I like watching, and I feel I would be all right with. Like, I'd be okay to make a fucking video of me reacting to something or commenting on something, because that's what I do. I mean, that's what, I'm a talker, but yeah, I don't know. That shit is just difficult for me to get around to, I guess. And I talked very topically last pod. There's not much. I mean, what's going on with fucking anyone in the media these days? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the media today. Besides that one video that I just showed you. I'm pretty sure there was another one. I bookmarked something. Now, I don't bookmark things on X. Bitch. Who the fuck? Can I even access that? Oh, yeah, I can. Here it is. Oh, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna play the video right now.
Can you do that, please? Take that off. Take that off immediately.
Oh, here, I'll help you. I'll help you. Take it up.
And you guys never ever let my son put a dress on, ever.
Okay.
Ever. You understand me? Like ever.
Yeah. No problem. No worries. You gotta do that. First time and last time. Yeah, first time and last time.
Okay, you finished watching it? Great. So, this dude, oh, it's not funny. This dude gets so tight because his son is he's wearing a dress, okay? So as you can see, there's two little boys. They're playing dress up at daycare. Whatever, they're wearing a dress, but the dad's like, get that off. Don't ever wear a dress ever again. God forbid it. And here's the thing. The comments on X are a lot different than the comments on like TikTok or Instagram. And it just throws me for a loop because a lot of the time, the bad opinions are the tweets that are getting the most likes. And I'm like, whoa, okay, what's going on here? So a lot of the comments or a lot of the replies were like, oh, if I was that dad, I agree. Like, that's so true. Like, no, I actually have to pull this up again. If I can find it, if it's right at the top, bro, it probably is. Because it was like one of the most liked replies. It was like something about, the rainbow flags, whatever. It was just so out of pocket. Yeah, no, it's not here, of course. Here we go. You put your son in a dress. You put my son in a dress without my permission. Y'all definitely be explaining yourself, nasty rainbow people. Whoa! All because your son wore a fucking dress. All because he wore a shirt that has a skirt attached to it. That's insane. Fragile masculinity? LOL. Looks like a good father to me. The father is correct. It's not their place. Glad the comment section had more sanity than whoever posted. Good God. I'm on his side. Environmental influence is a real thing. Another child is not a teacher's toy or The boy wore a dress. The boy wore a dress. He was playing dress up. Everyone else was wearing a dress. That was the whole fun. They were probably acting out a story or just having fun. Would you say the same bullshit if they had a little girl dressed up in a suit? If they had a little girl dressed up in a, I don't know, what's another thing that boys wear? What the fuck, man? I really, that threw me for a loop, really, because I don't think it's that deep. Like, just having a child, like, I don't know, growing up, I grew up with a brother and a sister, so, you know, and I'm a girl, so I grew up as a girl, but, like, my brother, he would play around with us, you know, like, he never played dress up with us and shit, but, like, I don't think my mom would be like, get that dress off of your brother. He can't wear that. Like, who gives a fuck? It's just a dress. And it ain't, like, my brother, it wouldn't have changed a thing, you know? It's just a piece of clothing at the end of the day. It really just is, you know? And that really surprises me. I mean, I know that the whole topic of trans, you know, I mean, just how controversial transgenderism is in this changing world, because I know a lot of people are like not on board with it, obviously. I think that it doesn't affect you, so why the fuck do you care so much? I do believe that it does come into conflict, you know, when children are transitioning. I feel like that's probably not cool, but then again, I'm not their parent. So I'm not going to say anything because I'm not their parent, and I don't have a child. So I don't know anything about shit. I don't know shit about shit. Sorry. It has nothing to do with the nasty rainbow people. Just that in itself is wild. What a wild statement to say there. But, wow. It really makes you think in this society that we live in, you know? Those same people would turn around and be like, everyone's so sensitive nowadays. But, like, it's pissing you off that a little boy is wearing a dress. Okay, I'm going to get off this topic, but just saying. One thing about me is I'm going to buy my stoner little trinkets. That's what I'm going to do. One thing about your girl, she's going to buy some stoner trinkets and she's going to use the heck out of them. Because I was born in the 60s. I actually was born when weed was first booming. You may say, Ariana, weed's been around for centuries. No, weed was around in the 60s, so I was actually born when weed was born. No, I'm kidding. But no, I really am a hippie reincarnated. And I live for all little things that I can just little stoner things that I can just add to my collection, because I just love anything that can help me smoke. I will buy it. I will purchase it. Thank you. Add it to cart and then send it to me free shipping, or not. I'll buy it anyways. It's crazy because January will be 1 year since I stopped vaping. I literally just stopped. Just didn't feel the need for it anymore. After after eating some fun little mushrooms and having a spiritual experience. I don't even know what it was. I just it was that, but as soon as I sobered up, it was just I couldn't find my vape, and then I just didn't want it anymore. And I bought a vape a few months after that, a couple months after that, I bought a vape because I was just I need something to smoke. And then I gave it to my coworker because I was this is awful. I can't. I'm going to throw up if I continue to smoke this. She was all right, shit, I'll take it. And it worked for her. She loved it. And I started smoking Bogues. Oh, major fat L. But also, low-key, I would rather smoke a Bogue than vape because I'm afraid of what the fuck is even in a vape, what is that? That's coating the inside of my lungs, and what the fuck, I don't know what that's doing to me. And I used to be a fucking crackhead with my vapes, I really was. You know what? Let's talk about that, right? We're gonna talk about that because that's real. I started vaping when I was 16. And I started on D-Day. June 6, 2018 was when I started vaping. I'll never fucking forget it. Because I was seeing this girl at the time, and I really wanted to impress her. And she was a big, nicotine fiend. And this was at the time that I was really, exploring my bisexuality. Hey! And so, started seeing this girl. And even she was we pulled up to the vape shop. She's are you sure you want to buy a vape, bitch? I'm yes, let's buy a vape, let's do it. And then I bought a Soren Air. It's this square vape. And that was my go-to. That was my girl for a little bit. And then I got it confiscated in school, literally because I let someone else rip it, right? And a teacher came in. This was at the height. No, actually, this was not at the height. This was when it was starting to get bad in schools. 2016 was when vape really started to hit the markets, and 2017 was when I started seeing everyone vape. Not box mods, but Juuls, actual nicotine. These bitches weren't just, getting the cool flavors. Nah, we're going straight full nicotine addiction with this shit, right? And it wasn't until 2017 when I even ripped a vape for the first time, a Juul. It was a mango pod, and I remember fucking dying. It was so bad. I'll never forget, first of all, how intense that first hit was, but also how much it fucked up my lungs. And when the most I had smoked was a blunt. It was crazy, And so, flash forward to June of that next year, and I was vaping, out the wazoo. And so, this girl in the bathroom comes up to me. She's yo, do you have a vape? I'm yes, of course I do. Here you go. She was an upperclassman. It was super dope, super cool. And so she gets caught ripping my vape in the stall. We're literally standing in the stall together. And as soon as I see this teacher come in and be what are you doing? I ran out of that bathroom, bro. Ran out of that bathroom. And, but she still saw me, obviously. So I got guilty by association for that. And the great thing, the great thing was, the girl still had my vape, so they confiscated it off of her, and she took the fall for it, that was G shit, I can't even lie. But she had to go to a seminar or some shit. She would either be suspended or go to this class about why you shouldn't vape. That's what they were doing, and everyone chose the class and then would continue to vape, obviously. And so I was out of nicotine for that time. And then I don't know. I bought another box mod and I filled that shit. Oh wait, but before fuck all that. The best part of that story is though my mom works at the high school that I attended. So of course she caught wind of this because the principal or the vice principal, I should say, went straight to her as soon as this happened. And as soon as we got home, my mom drove me home. She was like, "You're emptying your bag as soon as we get there." Like, I swear to God. So I emptied my bag. There was literally nothing in it. Like, she took it, bitch. Like, anything that I did have is gone. It's in the principal's office. Like, you can go check. But, so, yeah, no, that was not a happy day for my mom and me. But, you know, it ended up working out because I ended up getting this, like, cylindrical box mod, basically, and just started filling that shit with vape juice, and I can't eat. Dude, I don't know what these vapes have done to my lungs, you know? Like, what cancers, what, like, defects am I going to experience from this? What's going to happen in 20, 30 years, you know? What? Because I was chiefing some gross shit. I'd refill my box mods. Or I'd refill my single-use carts. Like the, I don't know if you guys remember Souls, but I used to refill those, like those pods. I used to refill Juul pods. I used to, you know, what are we doing here, right? And it got to a point of vaping, right? When the pandemic hit, I was still juuling, and then I got into disposables. Ooh, and if anything is cutting years off of my life, it's those things. Because what the fuck were in those? What the fuck? I'm surprised I did not get one of those that blew up on me or something. Like, I can't believe I used to vape. I really don't. I really can't, because that shit was nasty. After every meal, I would vape in the bathroom constantly. That was the hangout place, was to go into the bathroom in high school and vape with people. Sit on the bathroom floor, rip your vape, rip your dab pen. Like, that was what high school was, my senior year, at least, junior and senior year, was that. And there is something to be said about feeling like an actual crackhead. At 7 in the morning, you have had no nicotine all night prior. You're fiending. And someone comes into school and they have nicotine, and you're in the stall chiefing that shit, literally getting the biggest head high of your life. Like, falling over. You haven't even eaten breakfast yet, bro. Maybe a latte or like a coffee or something. You're holding onto that stall door like, bro, I'm in the 5th dimension. That, my friends, is what the vaping culture is and was, at least when I was growing up, because that shit was wild. I still can't believe that we were doing that shit, and that was the majority of my class, you know? Cool kids, that's what you would do. Go into the bathroom and act like an actual fucking crackhead. And I mean that in the most literal of terms, because it really was a, do you have a vape? Can I rip your mango pod? Or, you know, at that point, it was like, can I rip your mint? Because they had banned all the fucking flavors. Because kids were getting addicted. But even then, it didn't matter. You can ban all the flavors. They're still fucking addicted. Here I am, finally legal, and I'm smoking bogues. So it's quite sad to think about it like that. But honestly, I don't know if I would. I mean, what is the lesser of two evils, you know? And even this, I mean, it's not the lesser of two evils. I still feel like shit. My lungs feel like shit, and I should really, you know, como se dice, quit. But much easier said than done, bestie. Much easier said than done. Trust me, believe me, I have tried. I think I've gone as far as like 2 weeks to a month, maybe a month. But it is not an easy battle. I don't know. I just try not to be as like negative about it, because I don't know. I was young and dumb and stupid. Still am, but, you know, a little bit wiser now. Just a little bit wiser. Like, how do I get my fingers to do paper thin? How do I get my fingers to do hair thin? Hair thin. Bit more wiser, but it's working for me, you know? I wasn't this much of a stoner either. It wasn't until, like literally 2020. The end of 2020 was when I started smoking. Like, and I wasn't smoking as heavy as this because, like, weed used to give me fucking so much anxiety. I used to tweak on that shit. But it's funny to say that because it's honestly the one sole thing that has really helped me. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not addicted to it. Like, I'm addicted to that shit 100%. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be, you know, sitting down here right now smoking with you, you know? Well, actually, that's not true. Well, actually, that is true. But I kind of just wanted to come down here because I don't know. Let's switch it up, right? I kind of don't want to, like, stay upstairs and, like, sit in that desk area. It feels too professional. This feels right. This feels comfortable and nice for me. I like this, you know? I don't know if this is fucking up the vibe. It might be. I'm not really sure I care that much, though. Whatever. You're going to have to deal with my radiator. Get used to it, freaks. But I just wanted to do something different. And I know I didn't, like... I don't know. I didn't have much of a plan for this one, but I've really been thinking about coming home and doing this, and I'm glad that I finally did because it felt really good to talk to you guys and just record another one of these stupid fucking things because, you know me, I could go on and on about how much I would much rather avoid doing this than literally napping or something. But my phone is probably going to die at some point. So I think I'm going to end it. It's been a while. I don't know how long I've been going for, but it was lovely talking to you. And I hope you feel the same, and I hope that you tune in next time. I'm not going to say a timeline, but, you know, whenever I upload another one of these, hopefully soon. And have a great rest of your whatever. Day, morning, night. And see you in the next one. Take it easy. Love you. Bye.